Hello, Vocaloid Happy Holes 324 and Superanimefanladeeda here with our very first Fanime review.
We'll be reviewing one of our personal favorites, sarcasm intended, Blood Raining Night.
Now, I know the owner of this Fanime tends to get a little offended when people hate on her Fanime. We're not hating, we are merely critiquing.
In fact, maybe she could learn a few things for her future Fanimes. Yay!
So with that, I guess we'll get started.
Disclaimer.
We do not own any of the characters or the Fanime used in this video. Blood Raining Night does not belong to us, and everything belongs to their respective owners. Don't sue us. So, the Fanime doesn't really go that much in depth as the fan fiction does, and I haven't read any of the fan fiction.
Well, in both of them, the plot jumps all over the place anyway and doesn't really stay on one particular line.
So if you haven't watched the Fanime, all we know now is that Reicheruuuuuu's dad, who's supposed to be dead, is now alive, and she has to get rid of him.
That's pretty much the main plot circulating thing.
Which is odd, because it's only been mentioned in, like,
It's
only been really importantly mentioned in one episode. And then in the second episode, she mentions it, like, at the very beginning, or the third episode.
No, your father is dead!
So, and then there's a lot of, love triangle crap, and doing drugs, and self-harming.
And cheating on your boyfriend.
Yeah, but I haven't...
And getting pregnant.
But I haven't read any of the fan fiction, and Superanimefanladeeda has, so she can sort of give you an overall synopsis of the plotline.
Well, they elaborate...
If there is one.
Well, they elaborate more on the whole thing with Reicheruuuuuu's father, but pretty much the only other thing that happens is that she gives birth to God, and...
What now?
For some reason, her friend gets amnesia from watching too much Pokemon. Really not much else happens, except for that you find out that Korra is an Angel and a Mexican.
Oh, yes, her common misspelling of angel is really...
funny.
Annoying at times.
But it's funny. Yeah,
you can laugh at it, but seriously. Angel, not angle.
Angle.
Thank you. So that's the basic synopsis of the plot line. Now, about the general, what we thought of it. It's really... How should I put this? There's no continuity whatsoever.
Yeah, the only continuity in the fanfiction is Korra is a Mexican and Inuyasha and Denmark...
No, Korra is a Mexican angle.
Korra is a Mexican angle, and Inuyasha and Denmark are in love with, Reicheruuuuuuuu, and Lucy is a horrible person. Burn her in a bonfire.
Okay, but focus on the Fanime, not the fanfic.
True.
Everything is really complicated and nothing gets explained. I'm still wondering what the hell is going on. What's supposed to be happening here?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the most important thing is Reicheruuuuuu's dad, but they've barely even discussed that.
And, what's that freaking drug that she takes? And, what? And, I'm at a loss for words here. I am so confused. You have no idea.
Also, what I will never understand is the whole hybriding thing with Reicheruuuuuuu. She's a cat vampire demon. Isn't a vampire, kind of demon already, except they're not really because they're not from hell or whatever the hell it is.
I don't even know. It's just so confusing. You have no idea, if you've watched it, half the time you have no idea what the hell is going on.
It feels like there's, 5 different plot lines, and the two most important ones are Reicheruuuuuu's dad and Reicheruuuuuu's life in the Yakuza with, Inuyasha in Denmark, which they commonly mispronounce as Yakuza.
I feel like everything is just all over the place.
Everything is wrong!
So, yeah, there's not much to say about the plot besides... I don't know what's going on, ever.
I don't think anyone ever knows what's going on.
And, since when is Korra a Mexican?
Well, yeah, but that's the fanfiction.
Yes, but Luca is a witch? What? Anyway, that's enough about how much we don't understand about the plot.
Characters time!
Woohoo! Merry Sooness!
Yay!
Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that the very first time I watched this Fanime, my reaction was something like this.
You said it, Lambda Delta.
Anyway, on to the characters. There are a lot of character problems, but I think we're basically just going to go through them one by one. So get ready for a lot of Mary Sue. So starting with the main character, Reicheru. Our number one biggest problem with her is that she is, ready people, you know the words, Sue, 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 she's a Mary Sue, she's a Mary Sue, she's a Mary Sue, and she's the biggest Sue, Reicheru. Yeah, in case you didn't get from the song, we're saying that she's a total freaking Mary Sue.
Probably the biggest one in history.
We watched a rant together that basically laid out the 4 main types of Sues, and she is all 4 of them.
Yes, we're not kidding.
She is the whole, everybody pities her Sue, where she's got the traumatic past, and
she's the whole everyone loves her Sue, where she's, like, paired with 2 different people. She's like the everyone fears her Sue, where she's more powerful than everyone else.
And she can fight really well.
She's the everyone admires her Sue, where she's good at everything.
The list goes on and on. She's got the dead mother and the abusive dad with, her past is so heart-wrenching and tear-jerking. Oh, Reicheru.
I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, Mary Sue much.
She's a hybrid of 3 different things.
I don't even know how that's really possible. She's like a cat, demon, vampire, something or other.
Yeah, it's something like that. And for some reason, whenever she transforms, her eyes turn red.
So, she's really
pretty.
Really, really hot. Like, she has the giant boobs that are emphasized everywhere. She's, like, naked for the entire freaking theme song and is in, like, sexy costumes in the theme song. Like,
although I have to
made Desu outfit.
Although I have to admit, with the animation, I find it kind of hard to believe that she's pretty.
And the problem is that the creator seems to, like, really think sort of highly of her. Like, these are legit.
Sort of.
These are legit things from her DeviantArt. Has a hard time keeping the men away. She's looking mighty sexy in her new outfit. Oh my god. She looks
like a stripper.
Like, the only worst thing about people being a Mary Sue is when people think that her being a Mary Sue is totally justified and actually sort of, like, go with it.
In fact, the truth is everything that she does is justified. I mean, in the fan fiction, she, like, seduces Lucy and steals her powers. Oh, it's fine. Lucy was a bitch anyway.
I mean, come on, people. Come on. Just, It infuriates me so much to see someone like Lucy treated that badly.
Or, she had sex with Inuyasha and Denmark noticed. He doesn't care. He loves Reicheru too much to care. He's not going to break up with her.
What the fuck? And, okay, just, why would you cheat on your boyfriend while he's in the fucking house? Like,
no,
oh my god.
A better question would be, why would you have sex with your other boyfriend in your real boyfriend's house in the first place?
Like, while he is there.
And he can just walk in there. I mean,
that's what he did. He just, like, waltzed in and was like, oh my fucking god.
What the hell are you doing? And then, for some reason, there's that weird scene where she gets high, but that's totally justified, too, because, everyone totally overreacts sometimes and results to crack and stuff like that.
Drugs and stabbing yourself and almost dying, but surviving because
the baby is okay.
Yeah, you just lost like 10 pints of blood, but your baby's fine.
She gives birth to God.
So anyway, moving on to our more Suish qualities, because that was more of a rant than a critique, sorry. Let's see, did we already go through, oh yeah, she's shipped with multiple canon characters, everything she does is justified. She is an amazing freaking fighter, like.
She can fight anything.
Which is, like, just overpowered much. Oh, and she can steal Lucy's powers in the fanfic, I don't even know how that's possible.
I don't remember how it had something to do with, like, seducing her or something, which.
And obviously, just, I mean. And she's friends with so many canon characters, and she's all modest. Like Denmark's like, oh my gosh, don't hide behind your beautiful smile. And she's just like, yeah, cry.
Also, she's a weirdo.
Like, at least fucking learn how to take a compliment.
It's just like,
oh yeah, she says nya all the fucking time.
And nya on, which is like her weird catchprise. It's just like,
are you really that uncreative? Are you really running out of, oh god.
And just like, Reicheru, you're so pretty.
Oh, I'm not that pretty. Oh, I'm not that pretty. I'm trying to make you compliment me more.
It's like she's officially fishing for compliments. It's like that thing that people do when they're like, "Oh, I'm such a bad drawer." No, you're not a bad drawer. You're really
fantastic. Anyway, I think we've spent enough time ranting about Reicheruuuuuuu the Sioux, so...
Let's get to the crappily bland side characters, shall we?
Mainly Inuyasha and Denmark. Yeah, we're basically going to knock off Inuyasha and Denmark in one go because there's no character variety there, and they're basically the same exact fucking person.
They both basically just have one line.
Oh, by the way, I mean, I know Inuyasha and Denmark aren't similar, like, in the legit anime world. I just mean in this fanime, they act like both total douchebags.
Basically, they both have the same mindset. If it's not Reicheruuuuuuu, they don't give a shit.
I mean, and they're always like, you're so beautiful and hot, and let's have sex, and that sort of shit that, yeah.
But the only difference between Inuyasha and Denmark is that Denmark uses these terrible pickup lines like, "Don't hide behind that beautiful smile of yours, baby."
Like, what the fuck? What the legitimate fuck?
Or, "Oh, Reicheruuuuuuu, if you wanted loving, you could have told me."
Just kill me, please. Died. Okay, so basically there's not much, they have no character besides their shitty pickup lines, and I don't even know what to say here. They're both complete retards, honestly. I mean, like, why would you just destroy two perfectly good characters like that? And why would you do that?
I suppose we could talk about characters from the fic also, considering we have time.
No, we don't.
True.
And then, sorry people, we're almost at like 15 minutes here. So, we do not have time to talk about people from the fic. Anyway.
And then, all that Sesshomaru is if it's Reicheruuuuuuu, I'm gonna kill it. And then Kagome's is... Rant.
No character variety whatsoever, and everybody's pathetic and stupid.
Really, the only person that has any character is Reicheruuuuuuu, and Reicheruuuuuuu is a bad character. Should we sing the song again?
No. I think that's not necessary.
I think they got our point already.
Yeah. So, like... But I mean, honestly, I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's another extremely intensely Sioux-ish quality to have two characters constantly doting on you.
But one thing I always wonder is, why, like, when she cheats on him, instead of, like, yelling at her and being like, "Why the hell would you cheat on me?" He's just like, "Reicheruuuuuuu, are you okay? Don't hurt yourself." Like, he knows that she's going to go and take drugs and stab herself.
Just, are you fucking kidding me?
I would be totally fine if she died.
That's so mean, but yeah.
I am mean.
So with all of the characters out of the way, I think we'll move on to the technical problems with this fanime. And pretty much last is our technical problems with this show. I mean...
Now, from looking at the artwork, you cannot tell how bad it is, mainly because for her fan art and artwork, she only ever uses bases.
Wait, give it a second. There's a base coming up. Just wait. Oh, and a lot of times she doesn't legit credit the owner. She won't put, like, the link or anything.
And when people tell her, hey, credit the owner, people...
She always lashes out at them. Oh, wait, base coming. 3, 2, 1, base.
Base time. Who's seen this picture before?
Of course, she picks a base that emphasizes her character's giant boobs. Mary Sue again. And any other problems, you know, it's with the art.
Well, the animation is really derpy.
See, even most fanimes with shitty artwork have some moments of decent artwork. This does not.
Like, the only animation I thought that was good in this was when the weird Slender Dad thing was blinking his eyes, and when her boobs bounce up and down, because obviously you have to spend tons of time animating boobs going up and down and up and down.
So, a lot of time could have been spent improving the artwork rather than boob jiggle physics.
And as for the voice acting, let's just put it this way. All of the girls sound like 6-year-olds, and all of the dudes sound like this.
I'd really try to invest some more time in finding some better voice actors. It actually really bothered me because the microphone quality was bad, and a lot of them just sounded emotionless. A good voice actor can really add a lot to a fanime. I think that's about it with our technical issues, and we're going to move on to our final remarks and general sort of rating of this show.
Yay.
So, overall, there were a shit ton of problems with this anime, and almost nothing that's really positive that we could find, besides the fact that it's so bad that it's pretty good for a laugh.
Also, because in the fanfiction, you can make fun of all the spelling. Ooh, chorus, an angle!
A Mexican angle!
A Mexican angle. You dirty disc!
Oh, gosh. There were just
Bucket loads.
Yeah, bucket loads of issues. The Mary Sue-ness,
The artwork.
the artwork, just everything basically has a problem somewhere. So our overall rating for this anime would probably be somewhere between an F and a low C. I would not watch it unless you're really just looking for something to laugh at. That's about it.
Or if you have no taste, because it seems like there's plenty of those people here.
Also, for another disclaimer, we don't own anything except for our review.
Do not sue us or Mary sue us.
Yuma Studios, out!